Okay, just wanted to do a little follow-up. You can go to theintelhub.com. Definitely an interesting website. But I wanted to show you, this was just sort of an update on the last video I'd put out, because there's been so much speculation from so many different sources. It says thousands of UN vehicles and tons of equipment masking at Florida Air Base, update. May 26, 2010. Says filed under, it gives all that. Okay. Intel Hub. Thousands of UN vehicles are possibly staging at Reynolds Air Park in Green Cove, Florida. By the way, if y'all will go in and check out the air park, you'll find out that it has been used with the CIA. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can look. If you guys will just do the research, don't take my word for anything. In Green Cove Springs, Florida, this facility is located near train tracks. There are multiple storage containers for equipment and gear as well. Gives the number there. It says the imagery is from a timestamp 2010 Google Maps, so we know it is fairly recent photography. There's a reference at Godlike Productions, February 2010. Here in this picture it says thousands of UN vehicles and tons of equipment staged at an airfield in Florida. So that is one source. Now again, y'all can go in there and look. It says wonder why they are there and how many other places they could be. Just a thought. Rand Corps documents show that there is a planned event for the implementation of a police stabilization force within the U.S. Get PDF here. Whether or not these events are connected is yet to be seen. However, this report on the UN equipment is confirmed by CNN. So yeah, y'all go in there and check it out, you know. Also says Patriot Resistance, Eastern Daylight, says, Dear Sir, I can validate this being that I am on the West Coast, not only San Diego, but also Walker, California, the Marine Mountain Warfare Training Center in Turlock, California. We have been seeing hundreds of Russian and French Special Forces units in this area, and not to mention military truckloads of equipment and supplies heading both. So yeah, y'all go check out this website. It's called the Intel Hub. Let's see, it says intelhub.com. I think you can go there, and that should take you to there. You can go in and look at it. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and there's a lot of different things on that. So y'all can check that out. It's not my site. I'm not affiliated with it in any way. And so we know that that's clear.
25th, 2010, he said he was traveling north. I'll put the link. I'll save reading it. This come from a site that claims it was debunked, and that it's a site for, that it's just storage for brand new ambulance vehicles that are to be sold. And the company, I can give you the link to the company. I'm going to give you the link to the militia site that claims they debunked it. Now, after Photo Helix vid, I don't think they debunked anything, so I'm going to get this out to you people.
Okay, the guy that's putting this one out is called Carney Art. If y'all haven't subscribed to him, check out his channel. It's CarneyArt. Just type that in, Carney Art, and you'll find him. He's posted something. This is a totally different location, but it makes a point that why, if these are going to be ambulances, of course they all have racks on the top, so I don't know about that, but if they're going to be ambulances, you know, why all the ambulances? I mean, what, 2,000 of them there, or 250 or something like that? I don't remember what the number was. Don't quote me on that one either. Okay, so here's the things, folks. First of all, people have said it's a Kia plant. Well, Kia don't make just all white vans. People have said it's Toyota. Again, not all just white vans. It doesn't matter if it's the UN, if it's the National Guard, you know, if it's something like that. With that size and number of vehicles, all the same, hidden back out of view, it really doesn't matter because there's so many different conflicting tidbits of information. We may never know what that's all about. You know, just for putting this out there, it's crazy how people ridicule you, you know. Just when you're trying to share something with people to say, hey, wake up. You know, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter who put them there or why they're there. Well, that may be what matters. The point is we do know, if you go in and do the homework, you find out that it was used by the Air Force, that particular strip at one point. CIA had some dealings with that too. There's some different intel there. Ultimately, it was sold to a private buyer, just like they're doing with a lot of the different military bases and different prison jails and things like that. A lot of those things have been bought and purchased by private owners. Go in and find out who the owners are and see if they're tapped in or if they deal with the government whatsoever. A lot of companies are doing that. Again, here's the point, y'all. You know, I thought there would have probably been more feedback about Obama saying the international order, if you will. But here's the thing. If there's that many vehicles, it doesn't matter if they're going to be ambulances or if they're going to be patrolling or if maybe they're just there. You know, with the big cutbacks in the automotive industry, that's interesting. If they're going to be ambulances with the big cutbacks in the medical agenda, why would they need so many ambulances? I've even heard the possibility of golf carts. Those are vans. Who knows? The point is well, you know, somebody's paid for those to be there. Somebody purchased and paid and whatever. It should create some questions. Regardless of the actual reality of it and why they're there. The point is, folks, that we are living in a really bad time in America. Everything is going crazy. And so things like this, I'm not trying to be a doom and gloomer. I'm not trying to stir up nothing. I'm just trying to be one of the watchmen. I would think there would be more appreciation out there for us trying to wake people up and say, hey, what if? What if this is something? Because guess what? If it does turn out to be those UN, when they put their stamps on the tops or whatever, or just like these other vehicles, I mean, look around, folks. That's not the only place that these vehicles are sitting. So, you know, believe what you want. It makes me no difference. I have nothing to prove. I have no reason to lie. It's not about ratings or anything else. It's just stuff. Information, when people get it, we as Americans, as patriots, should band together to say, hey, look, take a look at this. I find this interesting. Is this what they're saying it is? Many different sources say it's UN vehicles. Many ones are saying it's not. You know, we can debunk everything. That's what we do. That's the problem we're in now, is because every time something comes up, we debunk it. It doesn't matter. Oh, you have a government, you know, whatever, you know. We also told everybody they was going to pass that medical bill too, didn't we? And they did it too, didn't they? That's exactly right. But everybody, don't worry about it. You know, go get into your television, go watch your little videos and everything else. But, you know, if you're taking the time to make a comment on this video, do you not have a life? If you're out here just to debunk or to try and put people down, that says a lot about your integrity. It says a lot about your intelligence or lack thereof. The fact is, folks, we're just out here trying to voice and show anything that we stumble across. I would appreciate if you find something. It doesn't matter if it's something that's great or just tidbits. Share it. Because the idea of being patriotic and working with your fellow man and woman is coming together to share information. That's the problem now. Everybody talks about transparency. You know, there is no transparency in the government. And we, the people, are becoming the same way if all we're going to do is badger and belittle each other without trying to share the truth. I am still interested to know about all of those vehicles there. I don't care who put them there. Somebody did. Somebody's paid a lot of money for that many vehicles to be sitting in one spot. And again, that's not the only spot those things are sitting. That goes all the way back to the whole thing with the whole FEMA caskets and the different things, the mass graves that they're setting up. I mean, you can go and look at it. You can literally walk there with your feet and people will still say, I don't believe it. It's a hoax. You're just trying to scare people. Well, guess what? When all of these things start unrolling, don't come knocking on my door when you need water and food. Good luck, and may God bless and have mercy upon all of us.